Anthony V with topclassmafia.com, TikTok, and is tatted up 3.0, 500,000 plus followers, and I'm rocking with my boy, Billy Staxx, 10 toes down. You already know what it is.
And only 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.
FBI, open up! Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Anthony from Top Class Mafia.
And we'll put it on TikTok and we'll have a good fight. I'll show you something you've never seen before. And all you other TikTok creators that want to box and make a big name for yourself, call me out. I'll be nothing. I'll drive to the location. I'll put 10 G's down. You put 10 G's down. 20 takes it home. I could get knocked out. Anybody could get knocked out.
Winner takes all. Are you going to
get hit?
Will you wear the headgear?
I don't want to wear a I don't want to wear headgear. If it's
headgear on.
No, it's this big. It doesn't. And then he's going like this with the headgear. Put his mouthpiece is falling out. That's a guy that never fought before. You could tell the whole body language. His stance is not orthodox. I don't know what it is. It's Billy. At the end of the day, it's embarrassing. And that's how these people are getting clout. His lives are full. He's not a stupid guy. He knows what he's doing. His lives are full. He's got to be making money off live. If people are wanting his autograph for what?
Yeah, but people help him get sponsors and things, and he doesn't even help other people that help him.
No, he's
at all.
Fuck. They all are.
Yeah.
I've been on TikTok for 5 years, and you could ask anybody. No one was on TikTok when I was on TikTok. Right after my divorce, I joined TikTok in 2019. I was one of the fucking pioneers of TikTok.
When did you grow? Did it grow fast for you?
Huh?
Did it grow fast for you?
Yeah, I had 489,000 followers. Then shit started going on. People started turning on me. My birthday's March 22nd. I had a fucking huge battle. This guy, I don't know, they call him J-Hop or something. He came in my live. March 22nd of 2020, after my birthday battle, my 500,000 page was fucking gone with my money that I had made. I had because you could leave your money, and now we get paid every Wednesday on TikTok. It's every Wednesday. So you could cash out. It cashes out for you because you put your whole bank. Back in the day, we could let it build up, and then you cash out 7,000.
Yeah,
so I had like 6,500 in there for my birthday battle. TikTok took it from me. I couldn't get my account back.
Why? Did he report you? Reported you or something, right?
He had to report me. I've called him out. He doesn't answer. He's one of those big fucking dicks on TikTok that thinks he's a celebrity. There's a couple of more names like. They weren't even around when I was on TikTok. So now all these people that go live, this kid Austin, Ali, all these fucking dicks that think they run TikTok, they were never around. They're all new to it. And they're making, Billy, I swear to God, it's rumored to be, these guys are making 50,000 a day on TikTok.
Holy shit.
50,000 a day.
What do you think will happen when it's banned? It's 6 months.
To be Billy, I don't think it's going to be banned. If it does, they're kind of
fucked. If they do.
But this is the only way out of it. If TikTok gets banned, there's a sister app called Clapper. which is a little more lenient. Like you could curse in the lives on TikTok a little bit, but they'll bang you. On Clapper, it's more lenient. So these people are already making accounts on Clapper. And Clapper takes less than TikTok does. The more you make on TikTok, the more money they take from you.
Yeah.
The more money you make on Clapper, the less money they take from you. They only take like 2% on Clapper. On TikTok, they take 60. So
60%?
they take about 60% of my earnings. So my best week was like 7,000. I only came home with like 4,500. TikTok takes it all. It's all in fees, and you get a 1099 that you have to pay off.
Oh, so you have to pay your taxes on all this?
Yeah, you get a 1099. You have to pay it. I'm not making that money anymore because now my account has like 11,000, which isn't bad.
Yeah, but have you put a lot of work into it? Have you been no?
I'm gonna. I have stuff in the works. I got my movie deals. I got my clothing company. Guys, don't forget topclassmafia.com. And then I want to get into fighting. I don't care if it's UFC. Listen, I'm 35. I don't care if people tell me I'm too old, you're washed up. I just turned 35 in March. Give me 6 months in training camp. I'll fight anyone. I'll fight anyone right now. I might lose, but if you give me 6 months with a professional trainer, I'll fucking fight anyone. Anyone for any amount of money.
I don't know if they would let you into the UFC at 35.
No, if you're in the UFC and you started at like 20 and now you're 40, you have contracts with them. Yeah. I don't think UFC would pick up a guy that's 35 unless you're really good. Listen, if you're a fucking knockout artist and you're 18-0, I think Dana White would be kind of interested in you, but I'm not going for UFC. I want to box. I want to box or I want a street fight. That's what I want to do. They have the bare knuckle. There's no age. They'll take anyone. Mike Perry, shout out to Mike Perry. He's a fucking warrior.
Feldman owns the BKFC, right?
Yeah.
Damon's brother.
Yeah, he's fucking got a lot of money, bro. And then the slap boxing, that's ridiculous. But those guys are tough motherfuckers. I got nothing bad to say about anybody that wrestles, anybody that boxes, anybody that could take a slap like that, or anybody in the UFC.
A lot of them get knocked out.
A lot of them, bro, they're like missiles flying by you. They're trained slap artists. Imagine getting fucking smacked by one of them. Those guys stumble back. And you know what the cool thing is? The referees are retired UFC fighters. Dana White's a fucking genius, bro. That guy knows how to make Scott old. He tells you, and I watch a lot of him. He says everybody wants to be the fucking boss. But when you're the boss, every day somebody's trying to fuck you. Every day somebody's trying to take something from you that you built from the ground up. And I respect that about the guy. He hangs out with YouTubers, famous YouTubers, their kids. He still lets them in the events. He's a fucking billionaire. He built it ground up, and he knows fighters. The only guy I really don't like is that fucking Sean O'Malley guy. I don't like him. I just
with the color
can't respect the guy that looks like that. He's going to say something about me if he even sees this podcast. I can't rock. He wouldn't like me, and I wouldn't like him. I could just tell. I'm Italian. He looks like a German, Irish, colored hair kid. We wouldn't like each other. I could tell. But me and Dana White, business, he's got a lot more money than me. I'm an ant to him. But he's the kind of guy I would look up to business-wise. I had a friend, I'm not going to say his name, no free promotions here. He's now he sells houses. he jumped me once before. He had to jump me. But he was in UFC and he blew out his knee, and that's it. But now his best friend was just the defending champ. This guy Sterling, this black guy. But he lost to Sean O'Malley. Again, it's no beef. It's just these guys know what I do. And you know what? Half of them come on my TikTok on anonymous accounts and they'll type. Oh, he's been waiting his whole life. And I haven't been waiting. I've been waiting for nothing my whole life. I'm waiting for my fucking pockets to get full and to be there for my mother. My father broke his neck about almost a year ago. He fell right down the steps.
Fell down the steps?
He had toast down here. And he went back upstairs and he had my sandals on. They were too big for him. And we have Florida carpet. And he didn't even touch a step, Billy. He landed right on his neck. Right at the bottom of my step is a block of tile. I thought he was dead. He had blood squirting out of his head. Every heartbeat, blood would squirt. I thought he was dead. He was purple. So he had an 11.5-hour operation. He had 2 fractures in his A1 and his what? See, it did it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's my hand gestures.
No, it's the iPhone. Yeah, it's the iPhone.
Yeah, before we did the interview, fireworks went.
Yeah.
It's cool though. So yeah, he's been in rehab. So I'm here getting my fucking motorcycle stolen, taking care of my mother, taking care of my sister. I got 3 dogs. I'm taking care of my nephew.
Your dad able to walk?
He's not paralyzed.
Thank God.
The doctor said, by the grace of God, if your son would have moved you after you fell, you would have been totally paralyzed. That's why they say, Billy, when somebody falls, don't touch them. Let the paramedics come. They moved him because it's like a caddy corner that he was smashed in. It's little.
Yeah.
And he was stuck in there. And the paramedics, they didn't want to touch him the wrong way. So they maneuvered his body when somebody had blood all over their hands to put him on a stretcher.
Put that thing on his
neck. With the
neck
brace, with the box.
Yeah.
And then we went to the hospital. He was talking fine. And then the doctor came in and she goes, you got 2 fractures in your neck.
Wow.
So these last few years have been rough for me. My grandma passed away 2 weeks ago. She was battling dementia. You know, when you're in the public's eye, like on TikTok, and you develop enemies, they give you the malukas, you know? They give you the horns. So if you get, people say, yeah, they gave me the fucking the malakas. Well, they say that they gave me the fucking horns. That's what these people do. They want to see you do bad. When I was in my motorcycle accident and it was on, why did it get almost 1 million views? Because people are doing this in their pants. He's almost dead. Did he die? Oh,
what? So what happened with that?
You in 5 years.
What happened with your motorcycle accident?
I was riding with a couple of friends of mine. This was about maybe 6 years ago. And I was veering. I was at a light. So my boy was here. I was here. And a van. It was an Indian doctor. And my boy shot up. And I'm going straight. And he just fucking comes and runs me off the road into a tree. I broke my collarbone. I did something on my back, but it healed up. And he tried to run. And my boys, they all circled him, so we couldn't go anywhere. The cops came. I got like 80,000. That was about it. But,
wow.
You got to be careful. When people say I'm getting a bike, I always say, you could be the best rider in the world. It's not you, it's the people around you.
Yeah.
You got these people fucking texting on their phones, veering into my lane, and you're beeping at them and they're texting. These people are on shit out here. Half of them are doped up. They're fucking doing drugs in their car, driving. Then
A
you
lot
have
of people
80
are
to
on their
90 year
phone. People
olds.
are watching videos.
Bro,
People are doing this and
I'll
that.
never forget a day I was watching this woman on the highway going about 60 miles an hour doing her mascara, not looking at the road. She had the thing down and was like this. She was steering with her knee, going like this, putting her lipstick on. She was in fucking 3 lanes. You can't make this shit up. You really can't. So I just tell people, be careful. If you're going to get a bike, be careful. It's not you, it's the people around you. And if you're in the public's eye, people are going to wish bad on you. You cannot please everyone. People are going to hate you. People are going to wish bad on you. And bro, if enough people do that, it comes true. It comes true if enough people do it. You just got to believe in God. You personally have to do the right thing and always think of karma. Don't ever fucking steal. That's the scummiest thing you could do, is steal from somebody. And this is for the kids out there watching. Don't always try to be the tough guy, because you get more being nice to somebody than being that dick scumbag that nobody likes. And you're going to get caught. I was stabbed. I got stabbed 5 times in my back. It's just, you could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. I was dancing.
How did that happen? You want to walk us through that?
If anybody ever remembers, if you're from Nassau County or Suffolk County, or you're familiar with Hofstra University, there was a bar called Dizzy Lizards. And I was in there when I was 14 to fucking 20 or 19. No, I stopped drinking. I was in there from 14 to about 18. Then when I had my legal ID, I would go out, because it was 18 to get in, 21 to drink. You give the bartender $100. She puts an X on your hand. You flirt with her a little, and you're allowed to drink. Dizzy Lizards, I'm dancing with this girl. So this Spanish guy comes up to me. He's going, "What's up?" I go, "What's up? What's going on?" And I'm drunk. I'm 10 Jaeger bombs deep. And I get in his face. The next thing I know, I felt warm. I didn't even know I got stabbed. I felt warmth coming down my back. So my boy Phil, he goes, "Ann, your fucking shirt's full of blood. What happened?" I go, "I don't know." Then the adrenaline started kicking in. I started getting dizzy. He's going, "Bro, you're losing way too much blood." So they called an ambulance. My boy Phil put me on his shoulder. My Phil Classy, he lives in Florida now. He put me on his shoulder and carried me outside of that bar, laid me out for the fucking ambulance. They were pulling up. He missed my, what's in the back? My kidney and my pancreas. He missed it by like 2 inches. I would have been paralyzed. But he swiped me, and then he poked me. They weren't all pokes. Thank God the doctor said that he sliced you and then poked you. Because if they were all pokes, I would have been fucking done. I would have been dead. My whole shirt was full of fucking blood. You could squeeze it out. I think I have the scars. I don't know if you could see them. If you could see my back. I got hit here.
Yeah.
I got hit. This was one of the worst ones. I got hit here. You can't.
Right there. Yeah, the slice right
See
there.
it? And then
I
there's
see it.
my tattoo. There's a mark. And then down here.
What was he coming up behind you?
He came up. No, he came up and asked me what my problem was. And then I guess one of his boys was behind me. Because, you know, there's a lot of gangs over there by Hofstra. Hofstra's in Uniondale, New York. And it's like right next to Hempstead, New York. I think it's Uniondale, right past Hofstra Community College.